So it's now been 7 weeks since I last saw Dec, and he's now been buried for 2. And I've got to admit, I feel in some ways like the last 2 weeks have been the hardest, because before I was still getting to kind of to see him, and now I'm not able to hold his hand or anything. Being in France was hard. You know, his birthday was tricky, but at least I felt I was doing something for him. You know, ticking a few bits off his bucket list, whereas now, just being home and just trying to do everyday things, you know, walking the dogs, cooking, cleaning, stuff like that, everything just seems so pointless. And I've now got where I'm struggling to sleep. I've also had some nasty messages left on YouTube as well. Apparently people are fed up of hearing about Dec, and that I'm just constantly begging for money, which I find really confusing, especially as Declan was diagnosed 17 years ago. And at first I did raise money because I was under the misconception that a cure would be found within 2 years. So obviously I would do anything to raise money for that cure. When we found out Declan's actually got a rare mutation of the condition that none of the research is even looking into, I decided then that I would focus on the here and the now with Dec. So I made it my business to find out all about the muscles, really understand how to do all of his chest physio, and ended up actually becoming a sports therapist so I could do the best I possibly could via massage, different techniques. And I also did my level 2 like pre-hospitalisation immediate care with England Rugby, and again that was all so that I could hopefully help Dec to live as long as possible. I didn't just keep raising money, I just tried to live for the now with Dec, because unfortunately I knew money was not ever going to save him. So it's hard now when someone or some people have made comments like that. You know, especially right now, I would give everything to just get Dec back, but for him to not be in pain. So for anyone to think I'm living a lavish lifestyle and that these are words that have been used, and that people in locally are fed up of hearing about Dec, it's quite upsetting. You know, it's just another thing that you shouldn't have to deal with. I thought I was doing well with continuing Dec's YouTube channel, so that those that chose to follow him, that cared about him and what he was up to, could continue to see the legacy that hopefully Dec will provide, that I can provide, you know, for Dec, so that his legacy will live on. You know, some of that being with the van and the different things that hopefully the van will do. You know, and we've managed to raise the money for that, and I'm so grateful to everyone that donated, however little. You know, without them it wouldn't have been possible to have kept that promise to Declan. But not only has that kept the promise to Dec, but what that also means is the things that Dec wanted to do with the van to help others is now actually a feasible thing. So if, unlike those nasty people that sent messages, you're interested in how Declan's legacy will continue, how his van is going to do good for others, and how I'm hoping to complete his bucket list. So as they said, please like and subscribe, because I am hoping to bring people along this journey with me, and if it just helps one other person in a similar situation, then people can send me nasty messages. All I want to try to do in Dec's name is help other people and just try to survive this.